Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Well, we're going to have an interesting one today. This is a vintage reel. This is a Horrocks and Ibotson reel. And, well, it came into the shop because it was missing this little piece and because it is jammed. I was able to find a donor reel, also jammed. I don't know if that's something that's going on with this reel, but that donor reel had the little cap that was necessary to make this one run. We're going to give it a try. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to take this reel apart, see why the reel is jamming, see if we can't get that unjammed, take whatever parts may be needed out of the other reel that we have here, and by the end of the day try to get this thing back running and have a second chance again. The fellow that dropped this off said it's been hanging around a while. He's very interested in trying to make it work again. And well, it's just been sitting because we haven't had the end cap that's needed to control the spool. And as I mentioned, we just found that donor reel, so we're going to get going on this. I'm going to start by taking off the exterior pieces and parts. And while I do that, I generally like to clean them as I take them off. Sometimes it's a wasted effort because sometimes I get inside the reel and you just cleaned it for naught because the reel can't be repaired. But it's just a general practice that I have. As I take them off, I like to clean them. In this case, it's a very rough exterior, so I'm using some fine grade steel wool, which is the 4O variety. I'll be using a lot of penetrating oil on this reel, and we hopefully will get it going again. I want to take that penetrating oil while I'm at it to spray down these screws. I hope that we don't break them off. The good news is we have a donor reel there. And while all this is happening, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you like reel repair, if you like to learn the stories of fishing reels, if you'd like to see their evolution and their histories, then this is a good channel for you. I work on everything old and everything new again. And between them, look at that. So now the reel is turning. That means we have bad drag washers in here because when this was all clamped down, it wasn't turning. Well, we can probably find some substitutes for those, but I'm encouraged by that. And hopefully now, spool still doesn't want to turn very well, but that'll be another issue, as they say. All right, yeah, subscribe. If you do subscribe, use that notification button that will let you know when I'm posting. And, well, you never know what you're going to find, and you never know what you're going to like until you actually give it a try, right? So, when I take these out, I want to encourage you to take pictures, particularly if you're working on an old reel, and, well, maybe you never saw it before, maybe it's going to be new to you, so instead of trusting your memory, take the pictures, and hopefully if you get stuck, the picture will be a reference. I take pictures, I'm doing the videos, but I also have one right here. In case I really mess up, I have the donor reel that will serve to, let me open it up and see how it is. Very simple reel inside. That's why I was kind of curious about what in the world would cause this to be breaking. We have a small bridge. This is your anti-reverse. It's kind of a funky little spring on there, and it's held in by 2 screws. This is your free spool release. When you go over, that will allow this spring clip to pop up and down and engage your spool. When you push back, it lets go of that. Alright, there's nothing I'm seeing on this reel that would say jam it, other than we probably need another washer or something inside here. I want to take a moment here just to kind of wipe down the plated parts. So, Horrocks and Ibotson, they were located in Utica, New York. Utica is up in the upstate New York. There's a rich history of machine tooling and the like made up there. And, well, in this case, they were making fishing reels in that city. HI made a lot of different pieces. I think eventually, I'm going to have to go back and check now, eventually they were either acquired by Ocean City or they were acquired by Bronson. But I seem to remember that they did get acquired by one of those two. And I may have my stories all wrong. Maybe they're the ones that were doing all the acquiring. I know they didn't acquire Ocean City. That was done by True Temp, but just trying to unsnarl some of this line here. I don't want to. I'm going to take all of this line off before I'm done. But right now I just want to get some of that out of the way because it tends to jam. There we go. And when it tends to jam, well, it's kind of tough. Well, here's an example of why you could use a donor reel. This spool's got a chip in it. So I'll take the spool out of the other one and work it over. Straightforward reel here. 2 screws are holding that bridge plate on. Everything's turning here. All good. Let's take those 2 screws out and find out why it's jamming on the other side of it. It might be jamming on the other side because the drag washers are compressed or broken or both. Okay, this is your soldered on. Okay, this is your anti-reverse dog. This is your drag washer. It's a metal drag washer. There is no short one here. So I'm thinking if I don't have enough reach, just go grab another drag washer, put it on the top. Hey, I took a moment to go back into my donor reel because I think we're missing that washer. The donor reel has a set of washers in there. So it's got the washer and it's got this little adjuster. It appears to sit on that washer. Then it's got the top washer. So that'll make up a lot of room. Let me switch out this gear. That'll make up a lot of room on this reel. Let's just go over that again. I'm mixing, matching pieces and parts. That's not necessarily a good thing. All right, the piece goes on the washer that wasn't in the other one. Then we have that little tension washer. Then we have the metal. Then we have that cap. So there's a whole lot of space here now that wasn't before. I think that's going to make a big difference in this reel. So let's reassemble. So we're taking a couple of things from that donor reel. It's almost like which one should have been the donor reel. We've taken off the side adjuster, which was missing on the good reel. I'll call it the good reel. Taken a spool because of the chip in the other reel. And now we've taken off the drag washers and the like. All right, let's go reassemble this then. Put this bridge in first. And then there's that anti-reverse. The anti-reverse has got that little soldered clip on there. So the anti-reverse is going to fit like that. And we can rotate the bridge. That's the collar, the problem. Oh, all right, let's tighten that down. Take the other bridge screw. Now we should have plenty of room for that gear to turn, where the other one was kind of bouncing up and down on it. This is our little top piece here. Take the star adjuster, also from the quote-unquote donor reel. Not sure. I'm going to use the original one because that one seems like it's fighting the threads, and you don't want to cross-strip these. Of course, I guess if I wanted to, I could probably go back, take that whole bridge assembly. This one's got a nicer, shinier handle, so we're going to go use that one. Oh yeah, what a difference in terms of being able to elevate that. And the cap nut. Now if we didn't remove that bridge sleeve and grease it under there. You could use the oil port, or with it exposed, you can put a drop of oil in there. All right, lots of old stuff over here that's not particularly relevant. You know what? That's turning nice the way it should. Let's try this then. Let's grab our spool. Bring the spool across. Go ahead and seat that into that cover. Grab the faceplate. And I know I have a pile of screws here, and this is not what I recommend doing, but because I had the two reels apart here, I got a little bit reckless. All right. One screw here. There's long screws and short screws. The long screws go on the crossbars. I'll be able to give this a test. I just noticed them kind of dragging off camera. I hope the majority of this video was not off camera. If it is, you're probably not watching it now. If you are watching it now and it was off camera, I apologize. All right, two more of these. What I will do for Ryan is I'll package up all this other stuff. He'll probably never find another one of these. So I'll package it up, and if he ever needs a part, well, he'll know where to get one. All right, just about time to give it a try. All right, I think we're in free spool. No, we're not. All right, that should be free spool. Look at that. I'm impressed. All right, you can cast that one forever. Wow. Beautiful. Let's see how we did with the gearing. Well, we got a little bit of a gear grind in there. Not sure there's anything we can do about that. Probably something going on in that pinion gear. But, you know, you can take it fishing. There's just a vibration to it. Oh, well, what we do have is we have a nice drag set up here. The drags are holding, and they're doing what they should be doing. All right, well, I hope you learned something from that. I certainly did. And I found that it's a very interesting reel, albeit a little noisy. Okay, I want to take a moment to thank our police, fire, safety, rescue, and everybody involved in public service and their dedication to task. And I want to thank you for watching and for making this channel what it is. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.